Rashad, Tony Wade calling. How are you?
Oh, hey, how you doing, Miss Tony?
I'm doing well. You know what is crazy? I
What's up?
see that you were sitting on one of my calls when I was waiting for you to come on. This was back
Well,
around the end of July, and then I'm seeing that you had booked some time with me August 11th.
I did. I booked someone with you. It's been a couple of times. The first time I had a problem getting on Zoom.
Okay, okay. That's probably what happened because I see, like, and I sometimes go through my team shows me, like, still record everything. I was like, wait a
Okay.
minute. And they said he was on the call. I'm like, no, he wasn't. I was there. So I see you, and I'm like looking at the video now. It's sort of funny, not to laugh, but I was on the phone for like 20 minutes, and you didn't. When you came on, you didn't say anything, and I was just
Okay.
sitting there, and you were sitting there. You sat there for at least a good 5 minutes.
Really? Okay.
So all is good though. So I do see we're back on schedule on the 11th.
Uh huh.
Just pulling up my calendar here just to make sure. Yep, I got you on the 11th at 10 o'clock. So
Can
I,
can we talk? Can we talk now? 'Cause,
if you want to
yeah.
talk now, do you have time to do it on a video?
Well, no, I'm driving right now.
Uh, I like the videos because that's the benefit. Me, I give you 15 minutes, but you give me good content. So
Oh, okay.
that's
I get it.
why I like doing
Okay.
it that way. But you know what? I can make an exception. I get a lot of content. So if you got a few minutes, I could give you some time now because I don't have to leave here at least for
Yeah.
30 minutes. So
Okay.
let's chat. And you know what? If I can use the audio, if you're okay with me just using the audio, that could work
Yes.
too.
Anything. Yes. Uh huh.
I love it. So tell me, Rashad, you live here in St. Louis?
Yes, ma'am.
That's what I'm talking about. So living here in St. Louis, what parts?
I grew up in University City, but I stay in Ballpark Village.
Okay, so you down. Look, I was actually down there. I stayed off, don't give me lying. What was the name of the street? 8th, oh wait, no, Olive Street. I was at 8th and Olive.
Okay, you by the post office.
Yep, I was down that way for a couple of years. I just stayed there in one of the lofts there because I was
Okay.
doing a shelter, and I said, "Let me come out here,"
Uh,
and it was an
uh,
experience.
yeah, it's a experience. Yeah, I'm on, I'm on the same street as the stadium.
Okay, I love it
Yeah.
out there. So, what can I do for you? I'll give you 15 minutes. So, just ask
Okay.
me whatever you want.
First of all, I'd like to thank you for your call, and I've been following you, and I think all this. I have a house in Dayton. I'm
Okay.
trying to figure out what I was gonna do with it. So I want to turn, and it came to me. I want to turn it into a transitional house.
Okay. So, I
That's,
got a lot of questions for you clearly because I already know the Baton area has some really nice pockets.
uh,
But it has to make sense, especially being out
okay,
there. And have
okay.
you, first of all, have you done any? Are you in real estate right now? Is this just a house that you inherited? How'd
This,
you get it?
this I just got into the flipping, and this is actually my first flip.
It's your first flip.
Well, I mean,
Okay.
first investment property.
Okay. So you purchased the investment property, what, cash through the MLS? How'd you get it?
Hard money lender.
Ooh, you got a hard money lender. Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, so okay. So I'm just telling. So let me just ask a few more questions before I assume.
Uh,
So as a hard money, because I already know if you got hard money to get this house, it needs to be profitable. And I'm assuming they got what, a quick turnaround for you to pay them back what you're in it for.
well, it's 6 months, and I can get an extension on it though. I'm,
So
it's actually almost done. I'm about a month away to get it done. For to be finishing up.
can I ask how much you borrowed on the hard money?
All together, all in 115.
So just to be real, and so if you got all in at 115, are you going to refinance? Is that what you're going to try
Yeah,
to do?
I was gonna sell it, and I think it's gonna be kind of a hard set. Well,
Yeah.
like I want to get out of it. So I said I'm gonna refinance it, and I said I was gonna go to Section 8 route. But then some something that said after I thought of the idea of the transitional house.
So let me just say this, just because you are dealing with hard money, and I've done it all. I've been in real estate a very long time,
Okay.
and I don't like hard money because it comes
Right.
around really fast. You got a few months to literally turn this around. And how many
Yeah.
months has this 6 months? How many months you have left of the six?
Uh, but cause I got a pretty good team. Like I said, at the longest, I'll still be. I'm getting them until like 6 months. They'll be done. I mean, I'm sorry, 2 months. They'll
Okay.
be done.
Okay.
That's at the longest.
Okay. Because I'm just trying to understand your exit strategy with you having a
Well,
hard.
my exit strategy is gonna be a DSCR.
Yep. Yep.
You gotta refinance it,
Yep.
and basically
And have you already started the process?
well, who I got the hard money loan with. They does DCR now, DSCR
DSCR.
loan.
So basically, the same people you got the hard money for is also going to be your DSCR lender.
Yes, yes,
So, okay. It's just so, which isn't bad. I just know you got to move pretty quickly to get this turned around and get you a good
yeah,
resident in that property potentially.
right.
And what is it? A 3-2, a 3-2, a 4-2? How big is it?
3-2.
So if
It
you have
used to be a two-family flat. People before me converted it to a single family.
yeah, I would have kept it as a duplex. Okay, so you're dealing with a 3-2 that's been converted from a two-family to a single family. You're in Baden. So what are your, and I'm trying, because your rent rates aren't that high out there.
Right. Okay.
I mean, I'm just being real. In Baden, your rent rates, and I'm not pulling out because I don't have my calculator anymore for but if I had to guesstimate, what are you, around a 12 to, you probably, as a high, I don't think you can go as high as a 14 out there. 1400?
Yeah, probably so.
Yeah. So you got several things. So this is what I would do. Because, so in a property like that, I've got enough information to work with, but you got to move quick.
Yeah,
And,
I know. Yeah.
and you have it has to qualify for the DSCR. That means having the paperwork ready to go to move. It's going to be a tight window. But if you could make it work, doing transitional housing can work. But is it worth it at the end of the day if you know you can do already the 1400 right now, not even paying utilities? A building like that you've already converted, I know your utilities are going to be high unless you replaced all the windows and you did made it more efficient. But if I know
Yeah. I mean.
you did make it efficient,
Yes.
because I'm just concerned about your utilities. I already know I'm not worried about like the water and stuff like that. That stays the same. But if you've got Spire and Ameren, that's going to hit you over the head. You're going to want to do some type of Wi-Fi, and then you got your other utilities that still have to be paid for. It just
Yeah.
seems to me, if you were really to make this work, because it's only a 3-2,
So
I would do a Section 8.
I thought about that also. But the question, but transitional, can I charge by the bed?
Yes, you can, but at the end of the day, if you don't know how to do that, number one, which I'm the expert in this space, if I
Right.
had to say,
Right. That's what I'm trying to get. Yeah.
and I mean, because I would create this, and it's also in its Baden, which they don't care that much about. Where I think it depends on where it's located at. We could probably pull off doing some form of a transitional housing, but it wouldn't be private rooms. You'd have to do shared rooms to really
Okay.
make it worth your while when you say by the bed, which I like to think of it as your program dictates what type of services you offer there. But you could do
Okay.
that, but we're not looking at a quick turnaround, right? And that's my only challenge to you doing that here, knowing you got a hard money lender at the back of your neck who's wanting to
Uh-huh.
see some paperwork to justify the DSCR that you then need to submit and then get out of. That's easily a
Okay.
3 to 6 month window to successfully get you. And when I say 3 to 6, it could be as early as even 2 or 3, but you got to know your stuff, and you probably would have to hire me to be able to help you quickly move through it. You see what I'm saying?
Okay.
So
I'm
that's
just,
why I always err on the side of caution. I would quickly see how you could convert this and
okay.
do the path of least resistance, which would be Section 8 right now. And then let's find something that's more suitable that would serve you. I like the 3-2 model, but you're to get 6 individuals in there, like you got to hit the ground running and work with partner. And depending on the location, if it's a
Mm-hmm.
sweet spot, I could then put you, and if it's a sweet spot property, I already know I could get you full, but all those dynamics we're not going to answer in 15 minutes, you see.
What's that? Right. Okay. Okay. What is your sweet spot?
So
Okay.
I
Yes.
like to disclose, I like working closely with reentry. I do a lot of different things that make that worthwhile, in partnership.
Okay.
Not to disclose too much in a 15-minute
Right.
window, but my sweet
Okay.
spot is working in reentry 100%. And when you can find exactly what you're looking for that can serve multiple niches, that's what you want to
Mm-hmm.
do. But I also know there's another window. If reentry is not it, you've got a lot of things that are coming down the pike with agencies that you can partner with. So you do have
Okay.
opportunity, but with this short window, did you say you had 2 months left on this hard money? 2 months?
But like I said, no, but I still could get that. I could get an extension if
Yeah,
need
but
be.
you got to
Though.
pay for that extension.
Yeah, I mean, I'm not because I already got that
Okay.
baited into my butt, so I'm
Okay.
really not really worried about.
Okay, so if you're not worried about it,
No, I'm not worried
I
about
would
that.
say, because I need to look at everything before I give you
No.
final advice,
Okay.
because there's dynamics I can't even answer until I see the
Right.
details. Like I need the address. I need to know where the
Right.
property is located at. I would probably want to eyeball it with a video
Right.
so I can
Yeah.
see if I can maximize that space. I would want to come in and already come with some partnerships that I know potentially could work, because that's how I would
Okay.
assist you. And my
Okay.
consulting is 6,000. So if you were to consider me working with you,
Okay. Okay. It's 6,000.
I
That
would
just
walk you through the whole process for the
yeah,
six
but yeah,
thousand. Yeah.
but for this just one property
Oh
or
no! If you
oh
give
just
me, I'm basically you're one of my mentees. I would be working with you for the next 6 to 12 months, depending on if we can make this really work. Because I
uh
typically you're not one of my founding VIPs. My founding VIPs
right
got me for 12 months, and they get
uh
everything I get. But you
okay
coming in still as a VIP, I'd be willing to give you a few more months just because you're in my
okay
neck of the woods. So why would I not do
okay
that? Um,
okay
but that's basically what you get when if you did the 6,000, you and I would hit the ground running on this property first, and probably
okay.
line up a couple more for you so you could. Now, is this what you do full time, or you do it alongside a job?
No, I'm a full time entrepreneur now.
I
I've
love
been
it.
having I've been having my own maintenance company for 5 6 years now.
Ooh, I love it. So you do maintenance? Oh
Yes.
yes, we're gonna work together for sure. So let's
Okay.
I mean if you're interested, because I do, like I said, 6,000 gets you and me at least 6 months, and I'd be willing to give you more if we can create some more opportunities together out here in
Okay.
St. Louis, because I've got opportunity. I just am one person. I can't do it all.
Right.
And I like
Exactly.
people in my backyard. I can say, you know what, this ain't gonna work for me, but hey, let's make it work for you, and let's keep you
Yeah.
growing.
Yes,
Um,
ma'am.
but that's what I say I can do, Rashad, with you.
Okay.
If you are interested, are you a part of my community on school at all
Yeah.
yet?
School. Yes, ma'am. I just
Perfect.
got the other day.
That's where you and I stay connected. So you can DM me privately. You and I can
Okay.
chat and talk about what it would look like to have you come into VIP. There, you can also share the address with me if you want to give me some things to start looking at for you. But I would
Okay.
love to see how we can make that work, because I do
Yes,
know for a
ma'am.
fact there's a need for people like you in this community. And
I
I would
think
love to
okay.
walk you down that path.
Okay. Well. Okay. got some things I'm gonna think about, and
Yeah.
I'll be getting with you shortly.
Sounds good, Rashad. Well, I'm glad we got it in. And
Yeah, I am too.
hopefully I got some. And I hate that. I mean, you actually have time for one more question if you wanted to ask. Anything
No,
else?
actually, you gave me the biggest question. Well, two questions. Answer to my question. Can you help me? And how much it costs?
Exactly. So we knocked it out the box then. So I look forward to hearing back from you soon, Rashad, and reach out to me on our community. All right?
Yes, ma'am. I'm over here. Thank you so much.
You're welcome. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.